Well, I just want to let you know that I'm very excited about this. Except for one thing. I only have one kit. So, whoever is out there, if you really want this, you probably need to jump on it pretty quick. I'm probably just going to post it in my Facebook group, and or you can yeah, I'm just going to put it in my Facebook group. If you go to my Facebook group to get on it, you join, but I mean, you can I post lots of fun things in there, but it's automatic, so you'll be able to get over there and get the information to get this. So I've made one kit because that's all I had enough of all of these items. I don't have exactly this same ribbon, but I will show you what I have. So you'll be able to make this. You will have to have your cardstock. You will have to have a 12-ounce cereal box or larger, and magnets. I think that's probably, and I'm sure there's a few things in your stash that you would be able to finish out this, but I didn't have any of these metal butterflies left. I only had two, and I used both of them, and this little metal flower I did not have. And some of these are just from my stash, and so I tried to duplicate some of them as best I could. So anyway, I digress. Let's get going. So first thing you're going to get, obviously, is your paper. This is the 2020 Nature's Notebook, and it's beautiful paper, graphic 45. I love this. It's got nice cut aparts on it. The paper is, big and bold, just like they always do, but they always have enough pieces that allow you to quiet things down. So lots of nice strips to use and nice little cards to attach. But I only used one set, and of course on the 8x8 you get 2 sheets of each. So this is the other half of the 8x8. And so we are almost done showing you the beautiful papers. And there you go. I did have some leftovers, and I did do a using up your scraps video for this. Okay, now that was a 2020 Nature's Notebook. They also put this same papers, same stickers, because I checked it out online. This is a 2016 Nature's Sketchbook, but it's exactly the same. So I have an entire sticker sheet here, and I have the leftovers from the sticker sheet that I used for this project. I just thought I would go ahead and give you that for extra letters, to help out. And there's a few extra stickers in there, but you get an entire sticker sheet. This one is just a freebie I'm throwing in. It's not costing you any extra. I didn't need it anymore, so here is the Nature's Notebook chipboard pieces. So this is from the 2020 collection. I only used one. You are getting the entire rest of the sheet, so you can use them as you see fit. I only had one of those large butterflies, so when I had cut it apart, I went ahead and made a copy of it for you. So this is the same size of the wings that I have coming out from underneath her. And then I also stamped the lady on there for you. So if you didn't have one that you wanted to use, you could use that. And it is on a nice white cardstock. Okay, we have metal pieces. This is always the fun part. I'm trying to, I thought I had well, I'll just place it on here. So I didn't have some of the butterflies, but I did have this butterfly. And I didn't have this when I made my album, or I probably would have put one of these on there. This is part of the closure. And I also have the two brads in here, the silver brads that go with the closure. Whoops. So there's that. And then I also have the two flowers that I used with the magnets. Okay. Then I have the two eyelets that I put on the top for the binder rings. I did not have any black ones. I only had the two. So I gave you a pair of silver ones. Okay. And then in here there is a little butterfly brad. There are bead cup that look like flowers, which is the same thing that I used. There's some little bead cups with some gems on the sides. And then just the kind of the same colored gemstones that I used. I also have a little flower on a square. This is a bead. It was in a bracelet. And then I also have the butterfly, metal butterfly that I had in there. So all of your goodies are in there. There might be a few extra that I used, but and I'm sure you've got plenty in your stash if you want to use more. But that pretty much will cover doing it the way I did it. Now this will come in a bag. I just thought it was easier to grab out of there. Okay, and then I have the black ribbon. Now this is a satin, double-sided satin with a grosgrain center. And so this will be, there's almost a yard of it, and this will be plenty for you to have a nice big bow at the top. While I was looking through my ribbon, I found this little red. It's a 1/8 of an inch grosgrain, and it goes really nicely on this paper. Had I known that I had this, I probably would have used it in the book. So I thought I would just, there's about 2 yards of it. So I thought I would go ahead and put it in for you. Let me just dump this out here. You have 10 black cardstock tags, and it's a nice weight cardstock. I found this in my stash after I had made mine. Thought it would have been really cute. So this is actually what got me started on thinking about a kit. Because I came across this and I said, you know, that I kind of started thinking about maybe I could make a kit with the items that I had left. Now the butterfly wings also had the set that I got of these cutout butterflies, die cut butterflies, and they have gold embossed sections on them, but these are ones like I used on mine, so I am giving you what, that's 5 of those. And then when I did my using up my scraps, I had some little pieces left, and I have this little butterfly punch. And it's a simple butterfly, but it's all from the paper line. And if you don't like fussy cutting out little butterflies, because I did use some little butterflies on her face and around, so I just thought I'd go ahead and give those to you. Now, using up my scraps, I actually made flowers, And you can't really see all of these, but if you watch the using up your scrap one, you'll be able to see. Some of them I did not put centers in so that you could choose what you would want to put in as a center. You can use some of what I put in here or pull something from your stash, but I did put some pearls and rhinestones in some of them, and some of them don't require centers. And then here I have all but a few. Now here is the black ribbon that was used for the closure, and you have plenty of this. There is, I think, a little over a yard of this one. This is always fun. Okay, so here are the other flowers that I made, and they have little stamens. And they are using the paper line, so they will totally work even better than the flowers that I had. And they there is a little bit of a wire back there with some stamens. They're from the wire from the stamens, and then it's wrapped in floral tape. So you can either, if you go to cut this off, leave a little bit of it and bend it over just to. It is all glued, but just to make sure. But usually I just bend it the way I want it to go in and put my hot glue on there. So we have those. These were a couple Prima flowers that were kind of sort of close to what I used. This one is a light peach, and this one is a cream off-white. Then I used a couple of these little flowers. Can't tell you where I got them. I think they came out of the wedding section at Michael's. They have a little stamen in the center of them. And they are a rayon-y silk. I got a blue, a yellow, and a green of these sequin and pearl flowers. And I just cut them apart. They're just on a little bit of a backing. I just cut them apart and snipped off the little stringies, and so those are good to go. And then I had used a couple of these little Prima flowers with a rhinestone in the center, so I gave you 3 of those. And I used a couple of these ribbon flowers. Of course I cut the long ribbon off of them, but that is a teal and a white, off-white. White. And then I also used the sprays that I used. So here are 2 of the green ones. And these are kind of asters, I believe. So those will go in there. And then here are 2 of the teal ones. This one is a paper rose, and that's another one of those asters. So you get those. And then the orangish yellow, dark yellow color, a rose, and then again 2 more of the asters. So you have plenty of goodies in here to create what you want. I'm not sure those flowers that I sprayed are quite dry yet, because I did those just a little while ago before I finished up. So that is it. That is the kit, and it is, like I said, I only made one, but if this goes quickly and you guys leave me comments and tell me that you would be interested in me doing this a little more often, I will start looking into it. But anyway, I hope you, if you are interested, I'll leave you information in the comments so you know how to get a hold of me. And thank you all so much. Give me a thumbs up if you like this kit, and share it with a friend if you think they might be interested in it. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.